It was a Monday night in Dallas, the season opener between the Giants and Cowboys some 30 years ago. It was a game that would be known for other things, yet unbeknownst to anyone, it would kick off the greatest campaign a defensive player has ever produced. That night, 1986, was the premiere of Herschel Walker's much ballyhooed entrance in the NFL after 3 years as the best player in the USFL. Trying to stop him was Lawrence Taylor. After an off-season in which he spent time in a rehab facility for drugs and alcohol, no one quite knew what to expect out of LT. Although he had made All-Pro in 1985, he hadn't been his usual Defensive Player of the Year self. Opening night didn't go much better, as Big Blue's stout defense got riddled by the Cowboys for 31 points. In fact, it was Walker who ran through a gaping hole left vacant by a struggling, tired Taylor for Dallas's final touchdown.
Snap is back, handoff, Walker up the middle. 10, 5, touchdown! Herschel Walker, Dallas leads, a minute 16 left.
Some of these guys got to get their head out of their ass around here.
Taylor was embarrassed. His Giants couldn't get past the Cowboys in the NFC East, and everybody wanted to know what was going on with LT. They soon found out.
Looking in, don't hit, taken down by Taylor. He's hit by Taylor as he unloads, and it is incomplete. What an unload by Taylor.
Hey, Sula, you better hope I never get back in there. I will kick your ass.
I know Lawrence Taylor very well. He just absolutely has one of the strongest wills of any human being that I know. I knew what he was going to do because he told me.
If that's not whiplash, I've never seen it.
The defense got tougher as Taylor started balling, allowing only 42 points over the next 5 games combined. Week 4, Taylor's legs were fully under him as he chased rookie sensation Reuben Mays all the way across the field. The next week, he posted 2 sacks and a win over the Cardinals. The following Sunday, he personally wrecked Ron Jaworski and the Eagles with 4 sacks and Exhibit A on how you don't block a Taylor, an edge-rushing 3-4 linebacker from hell, with a running back.
That was a shot.
The Giants would soon find themselves at 6-2, with a first-place battle against the dreaded Cowboys on the schedule. New York had dropped 3 in a row to Tom Landry at this point. LT and the Big Blue Wrecking Crew linebackers knew Bill Parcells would never lead his team to the Super Bowl if he couldn't get unstuck in the NFC East. Taylor got his big sack, but like any future Hall of Fame linebacker, the attention he demanded opened doors for everybody else.
White back out, blitz is coming, and the ball is loose. White was hammered.
That hit and Danny White's injury not only won the game for Big Blue, it left only the Redskins in the surging Giants' path. The two would clash at RFK in a Week 14 showdown, with both teams carrying a sterling 11-2 record. LT had already amassed a staggering 16.5 sacks to that point, and he wouldn't be opening doors for anyone else on this day.
Here's Schrader back to throw. Lawrence Taylor on a blitz. Ball is loose.
Taylor just gives him a hit, dips that left shoulder, boom, right around him. Okay, here's a guy that can dominate a game.
Schrader goes back to throw. Taylor is loose.
Joe Jacoby is having a tough time today against Lawrence Taylor.
Taylor's just too fast. Lawrence Taylor gets his 3rd sack.
Right here, it looks like he just shot out of a cannon. Whew.
Complete and utter domination. No other player in the 96-year history of this league can lay claim to this in a season's work. NFL sack leader, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP of the league. You couldn't dream of a better season from an NFL linebacker. LT was atop the NFL with 20.5 sacks to go with 105 tackles. And oh, by the way, the first MVP trophy for a defensive player since Alan Page way back in 1971. But he wasn't done. LT's pick 6 in the divisional playoffs closed the door on the 49ers in the second quarter. New York won that game 49-3.
Going deep, it's going to be picked off by Lawrence Taylor, and he's got a lot of room to run. Taylor is in the end zone, but Montana is hurt.
The Giants completely shut down Washington the following week in the NFC Championship game, 17-0. Then in Super Bowl 21, New York's D held John Elway in check, with Taylor, Banks, and fellow linebacker Harry Carson each making huge plays on the game's most important series. Hello, Lombardi Trophy. Hello, greatest defensive season ever. Teammate George Martin said Taylor had something to prove that year. He did. And you could bet LT didn't let Herschel Walker or anyone else run by him the rest of the year.